Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Chris Coffey, and I'm the co-founder and co-developer with Marshall Goldsmith and Frank Wagner of Stakeholder-Centered Coaching. I met Marshall and Frank in 1980 when we were all teaching situational leadership at the Center for Leadership Studies for Paul Hersey. For the first 20 years, I did a variety of leadership workshops. For the last 20 years, I have primarily been an executive coach with over 200 individual and team coaching engagements. With that background, I often get asked, where do I think the future for leadership coaching will be? Now, I don't have a crystal ball, and I can't state with any logical certainty what the future will be. But what I can do is look at what is currently happening and extrapolate from that and make predictions. There are two types of change: structural change and cyclical change. With structural change, there's no going back to the former status quo. With cyclical change, things come and go, and then they come back again. Now, some examples of structural change that change the status quo forever: the Industrial Revolution, the internal combustion engine, electricity, the atomic bomb, the internet. All of these created structural change, and as a result, a new normal was created. Now, I think we can all agree that tomorrow will not be an extension of today. Forward-looking companies will truly examine what they learned during the Covid-19 lockdown that forced the necessity to work virtually. And then forward-looking companies will do a cost-benefit analysis and determine how they can capitalize on that experience. Now, we at Stakeholder-Centered Coaching think at least two things will change dramatically in the field of leadership and executive coaching. Those two things are, first, how coaching gets done, and second, who does the coaching. Historically, most coaching has been done in person and face-to-face for an hourly coaching rate. Certainly, the in-person part evaporated during the COVID-19 pandemic. And as a result of this, organizations have realized that in-person coaching was a luxury that is, quite frankly, no longer necessary, and maybe, for time efficiency, not even desired. The tools already exist to do a totally virtual coaching engagement, and it can still be face-to-face using the technology that already exists and is being constantly improved. The bottom line, we are not limited by geography any longer. The second thing that's going to change is who does the coaching. We think economics, to a very large part, will drive this. It'll be much more of a blended approach, utilizing both internal and external coaches. Now, what I mean by that is it'll be a much more structured use of internal resources. Both HR and line managers will do most of the formal coaching, and then enhanced with the use of a skilled external coach when and where appropriate. Now, in my next post, I will share with you the results from the marketing division of a Fortune 50 energy company that used the stakeholder-centered coaching process with all of their managers. The documented results were nothing short of amazing, and it led to two SHRM articles, Society for Human Resource Management. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Until then, stay safe and happy.